to the devil in a dive bomber, and you're diving with it. You gotta change your direction. You gotta zoom up again. The Lord knows your hidden sins, and that's any kind of sin, brother. What did the great prophet Isaiah say? Look ye blind that ye may see. You gotta make the Lord your seeing eye, just as he is mine. I can see a better world, a greater world. Every man shall bear his own burden. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. You gotta sow the right crop. You gotta look in your hearts and ask yourself, if you can answer one thing, how much is each of you guilty for all the evil in the world? Why do you do the things you do? Why?
Mister,
What do you want?
you going to Santa Sierra?
No riders. Come on, get in. Cigar? No, no, thank you. One of these? Toothpick. Santa Sierra, huh? You ever been there before?
I live there. I was looking for work. Heard they were taking on hands at that chemical plant. They weren't.
It's rough. Maybe you ought to try up north, Oregon. Maybe you'd do better up there.
No, I gotta stay where I am. I got a wife and a kid. Another one on the way.
They sure drop the net over you, don't they? Nobody jumped up and asked me, but I figure when a guy gets married young, he can just as soon go out and cut his throat. Why they should let a guy get a marriage license before they let him vote? It's criminal. Leave it to the female gender. They hook you before you get good sense. Now, you take my old lady, and I'm not kidding. You want her, you can have her. Hey, fella. Go home.
Oh. So long.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
Hello, Howard. Welcome back.
Hiya, Mr. Linden.
Did you ask him about his bill?
Come on, Linden.
Tommy, please. Tommy, stop that.
Then I won't go to school.
Oh, yes, you will. Now stop that whining and put your shoe on. Put it on. When you get back, we'll go for a walk, maybe to the zoo.
I don't want to go to no zoo.
All right, Tommy, have it your way.
Hey, Pop, Mom Mom promised me a quarter for
Howard.
the baseball game. Now she won't give it to me.
I didn't hear you come
How are
in.
you, darling?
Fine.
Can I have a quarter, Pop?
You look tired.
I didn't get much sleep last night.
My whole club is going to the baseball and it costs a quarter. All the other kids are going.
Oh, they are? Here, well, let's do it.
50 cents?
Howard, you got a job.
You go to that ball game, buy yourself a couple of hot dogs.
Gee, Pop, thanks a lot. Bye, Mom, I'm late.
Howard, tell me what happened.
Did you go to the doctor?
Oh, never mind about that. Tell me about the job.
Oh, Judy, honey, you promised me. They've got good doctors at that clinic. They're the best in town.
Oh, I don't really need a doctor yet. Anyhow, I knew you'd get a job. And then we could pay for my own doctor. Oh, tell me what happened. Tell me about the job.
There isn't any job.
But you just gave Tommy a $50. What did you do that for?
Because I wanted to.
You wanted to.
Yes, I wanted to. My kid can go to a baseball game, can't he?
Not when we owe money for groceries. Last night I needed 50 cents more to buy eggs.
Then we'll do without him. Judy, honey, don't pick on me now. I'm tired. I've been up all night.
Begging for groceries, begging for a doctor. Is that what we came to California for?
You know what we came to California for. You wanted to come as much as I did. And I help it if a million other guys have the same idea?
Well, I wish we were back home. At least we weren't beggars.
Oh, Judy, don't cry. Please don't cry. What can I do? What do you want me to do?
Sauteed over tender, then add the wine.
On a low flame.
Gotcha. Tonight I'm gonna have veal scallopini.
Beanie for paradise, Mike.
You get tired of writing that newspaper column, I got an apron that'll fit you. You're a natural-born chef. Excuse me till I get this jerk.
Bottle of beer?
I love what you wrote in your column yesterday. How do you like that? A priest helping Indians fight a bunch of pirates. This must have been a town in those days. Where do you dig up all your info?
You said it, Mike. Dig. To write a newspaper column, you need a good public library and a strong typewriter. And an occasional idea.
How many newspapers you column in, Mr. Stanton? Couple of hundred?
Something like that.
Hey, you're a dime short. Eastern beer's 2 bits.
I didn't want Eastern beer.
Why didn't you say so?
Why didn't you ask me?
Ever notice, Mr. Stanton? You take a beer drinker, you got a jerk.
I don't know, Mike. The Lord must love the beer drinker. He made an awful lot of them. See ya.
Okay, kid. That's enough. Say, fellas, see a pair of shoes back there?
These?
Yeah. Thanks. Sure been rolling down the goodies. Must be getting rusty.
Nothing wrong with that last one.
Yeah, it was all right. Joe?
No, thank you.
But it still ain't my money game. If I get a bowl for 25, 50 bucks a line, I better sharpen up. Come on, help yourself. Why pay bar prices?
Oh, no, thanks. The beer is okay.
Make a Boilermaker out of it. That's all beer's good for.
Sure been a long time since I had one of these.
Oh, this one, will you? What outfit were you in?
Oh, well, no outfit, I guess. I I never got out of Camp Roberts.
Roberts? What do you know? I took my basic there.
No kidding?
Yeah. What a joint. Couldn't wait to get shipped over.
You got over, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty rugged, huh?
That was a rumor I heard in Paris. Oh, Paris. Ooh la la. You know what you could get for one crummy pack of cigarettes? Boy, the markup was terrific.
Sure wish a guy could get a buck that easy these days.
Things kind of slow, huh?
Yeah, they're up and down. They're mostly down. It's kind of tough getting anything steady.
You can drive a car, can't you?
Yeah.
Walk me over to my hotel.
Well,
Hey, come on. It's only a couple of blocks. Maybe I can put you onto something.
okay, sure.
Hey, hold this one, will you? Hey, what's your name?
Tyler. Howard Tyler.
Tyler, huh? Where you from, Howard?
Boston.
Boston, huh? Throw me that brush here, will you, Howard?
Oh.
One of these days I'm gonna go back to Berlin. What a town. You know, I never could decide between those big German frollies and those little French dollies. I give them all the same break. Hey, did you ever notice one thing all women have in common? They're all partial to the same color, green.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Not bad, huh? Eau de Nuit.
Well, that smells good.
It smells expensive. $6.50 a bottle. Yeah, guy's got to keep himself in shape.
I used to play a little handball at the Y.
You never know when you're going to get in a beef. Hey, what size collar you wear?
15 and a half.
That's too bad. A lot of these I could spare you, but, hey, feel that. That's real silk.
Yeah, well, silk makes my skin itch.
Fasten that fella, will you?
Sure.
That's platinum, you know, not silver.
Boy, you sure treat yourself all right.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Hey, you think I ought to shave?
No, you look good. Jerry.
Huh?
Got any idea what time it's getting to be?
5:30. What? Going somewhere?
Well, I gotta get home. Jerry, about that job you mentioned. My wife doesn't know where I am.
Keep her guessing. They'll respect you more that way. Hey, you like this one?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Jerry.
Buddy of mine gave it to me. I liked it. He took it right off his neck. I'll have to introduce you to him sometime. He's quite a character. Yeah, he can afford it. He averages 20 bucks an hour, 5 hours a night. You figure it out.
20 bucks an hour. What does this guy do? Run a diamond mine?
What diamond mine? All he does is pick up 5 little cards. Just 5 little cards. Only he knows what they are before he picks them up.
That's some job.
I know another guy that averages 400 or 500 a week, sometimes more. He'd be willing to split with the right partner. He's the guy I was thinking about for you.
For me?
All you have to do is drive his car. Think you'd be interested?
What makes you think he want me for a partner?
My personal recommendation. All you gotta do is drive his car. He does all the work.
What kind of work?
Oh, you know, knock over a gas station, maybe a hamburger joint or liquor store. Nothing risky.
Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute, Jerry. I didn't know that you were talking about that kind of work.
Something wrong?
Well, I've done a lot of things in my time, but...
Suit yourself. Just trying to get you a break. You asked me, didn't you?
Well, yes, I asked you, but I...
Well, what? Anybody else make any better offer lately? You guys kill me. A kick in the teeth, the more they kick you, the better you like it. What are you looking for? Handouts? Yeah, there's 10 bucks. Live.
Don't get sore, Jerry.
Who's sore? I feel sorry for you. I tell you, the trouble's the First National Bank. They'll listen to you. They got a special tough luck department. Come on, take the 10 bucks and get out of here.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Who's your friend?
think?
Hello. Yeah. Oh, hello, Howard.
Listen, Mr. Yeager, will you do me a favor? Will you go over and tell my wife that I won't be home for dinner? Because I've got to see about a job. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Thanks very much, Mr. Yeager. Right. Bye.
There it is. You nervous?
No. Well, maybe.
So was I the first time. You'll get used to it. Pull up past the joint. Keep it in gear. Relax. Stay where you are. Get over there and drop that rag.
Look who's here, Jesse James.
Button it up.
Do what he says, Joey.
You just as tough, mister, with an old lady and a sick old man when you ain't got that gut.
Oh,
shut up.
Joey,
Shut up.
Joey, my...
Look, I didn't kill him.
What about that guy that came in? Have any trouble?
Nah. I told you, didn't I? I never have any trouble.
How'd you do?
Judy!
Judy? Honey? Judy? Hi, Mr. Yeager. Is Judy here?
Yeah. We're all looking at the television.
Come in. No, no, thanks. Just tell Judy I want her, will you?
Sure.
Get out of my way, varmint.
Nobody ever called me a varmint and lived.
Excuse me.
One dead varmint.
Mrs. Tyler, your husband wants to see you.
They met. They're heading up by Cactus Creek. We can cut them off by right through Pitto Pass.
Get your
After
jacket
them,
on.
men.
It's not finished.
Come on, get your jacket on. Good night, Mrs. Yeager. Good night, everybody.
Gee whiz, Mom, why do we have to leave now? Can I stay a little longer, Pop? The picture's almost over.
Tommy, did you get my note? I didn't know what time you'd be
Oh,
back.
that's all right, honey. Don't worry about it. Come on. Pretty soon we'll have our own television set.
Howard, you got a job. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Tell me about it. Is it a good one?
What do you think? I got an advance on my salary. Here, don't you want it?
Oh, Howard. Tell me about it, Howard.
Look, talk about all the luck. I just happened to run into this guy. He's a foreman down the Santa Sierra Cannery. Tell him the whole story. He says I can use a guy like you on the night shift. $50 a week to start.
Oh, you'll be working nights.
What's the difference? How's about something to eat?
Baked ham. Oh, it's so expensive.
So what? We got a right to live a little, too.
Oh, boy, potato chips.
Tommy?
Son, you still want that two-wheeler?
Can you have the television, too?
Believe me, when your old man says something, he means it. Never forget that.
Howard, have you been drinking?
Well, just a couple. This fella me kind of celebrated.
Now, Tommy, go wash your hands first.
All right, they're not so dirty.
We'll put the TV set right here.
Oh, Howard.
And this? Well, we'll throw this piece of junk out.
Silly.
Honey, when we get that television set, you can have the whole neighborhood in anytime you want.
You see, Professor, boogie-woogie is the most scientific of musical forms. It's the only one that allows the piano player to keep the music going with one hand and feed himself with the other.
Drinks are on the house, Professor. Don't be coy, anybody.
Gil, darling. Hal's one of
Darling, your dinner looks beautiful. You look beautiful. You smell wonderful.
The phone, darling, it's for Hal. He can take it in the alcove extension.
Okay, hurry up.
Oh, and listen, I heard Nicholas barking down the street. Vito must be coming back.
Practically invent the atom.
Hal, telephone for you. Why don't you take it in the alcove?
Oh, thanks.
Vi, I think our great man is almost here.
Honey, shall I invite him over for the game tomorrow night?
Oh, Vi.
Well, why not? If he's such a mathematical genius, he ought to be able to play a little bridge.
Time and space have met.
Ain't it wonderful what the H-bomb has done, Professor? It's made a scientist almost as important as a good fullback.
Vito, we thought you were lost.
Please, no reproaches. My humble apologies. This little rascal, he led me not home, but to a cat.
Oh, Nicholas, I thought I told you to bring Dr. Simone straight home.
Yeah, I'll take him down.
Oh, don't be too hard on him. There are magnets more powerful than duty. In addition to the cat, he met a lovely French poodle.
That phone call was from Fowler. There's been another holdup out on Highway 101.
Did you tell Chuck to stop the presses?
Science can no longer take a position removed from the problems of everyday life. There are no ivory towers.
Hal, I can't talk business on an empty stomach.
Sherry?
The recipe we got from that little place in Rome, remember? El Greco's? Before you leave, I'm going to fix you some of their polenta with quail.
Quail. I'm grateful for that day you and your men found me.
First honors, Vito.
Thank you.
The boy was pretty badly slugged. How's about going down there with me after the party breaks up? Maybe you'd like to do a special feature?
On a holdup? Plates, everybody.
Well, why not? You remember that liquor store a couple of nights ago? And the service station stick-up the day before?
Two-bit robberies, Hal. Don't try to talk us into a crime wave.
Maybe we're in one and don't know it. Anyway, our circulation can stand a little crime wave.
Wait a minute, Vi. That's not enough for you. You're a growing girl.
My diet.
I was under the impression you hired me to write a column, not general news.
Maybe a bonus would interest you.
A bonus? You mean money? Hal, you know, that might make a petty robbery very significant.
Say you'll do it for me, Gil. You've got a big following in this town. With your byline on a special series, I could really sell some papers.
What are you two plotting?
The boss is trying to get me to work tonight. For money.
Oh, don't you dare take Gil away to the office again tonight. I'm just getting used to him being home nights, and I like it. And besides, we do have a house guest.
But this is important, Helen. You understand, Doctor.
My mathematical mind suggests an alternative. Why couldn't the house guest accompany his host?
Oh, this wouldn't interest you, Vito. Vi, have some mint sauce. Hal's discovered we're in the middle of a crime wave.
On the contrary, all waves, light waves, sound waves, and crime waves interest me very much.
Well, you see, darling? I guess I'll have to work tonight, if only to entertain Vito.
Looks like I'm going to be a headline widow again. Well, let's live while we can. Who wants some wine?
Here, Barbara, you'll have some wine.
If you get a lead, officers, let me know, huh? Yeah, we'll get on to this guy. A lot of out-of-state hoodlums moving into California towns, fellas.
No, this looks more like some local roughneck. Yeah, this guy likes to leave his trademark. Smoke, fellas? Yeah, thanks, Mr. Clendenning. Gil.
Yeah, Hal. Get this, Vito.
The angle we'll take is there's probably some Eastern gang operating in the community. That always makes good copy.
This is what's known as building up the family trade. By the time Hal and I get through, this town will think it's been invaded.
Mr. Clendenning, a thought occurs to me. Isn't this destructive to the public health? This distortion of realistic values?
Oh, it's not that I personally go in for sensationalism, Doctor. I don't. If I had my way, I'd minimize crime as much as possible on the paper.
In that case, wouldn't the digestion of your readers be greatly improved if you were to put your editorials on the front page and the crime news on the editorial page?
How about that, Hal? Where's your sense of social responsibility?
Oh, I've got my share. But selling newspapers is my business. That's the way I make my living. Good night, Doctor. And don't forget my invitation. I'd be very happy to show you around the plant anytime.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, Hal. Better get some gas while we're here. They can use the business now. Joe, fill it up, will you?
Sure thing.
Gil, tell me something. Are you yourself not afraid of the effect this exaggeration of violence will have on your readers?
Hal's little crime wave? Vito, Hal works on a very fundamental formula. People love to be scared to death. The more you scare them, the more papers they buy.
If frightened people are the measure of newspaper sales, it must be a profitable business these days.
Hey, crime wave! Leave up the crime wave! Hey, crime wave! Crime wave! Leave up the crime wave! Hey, thank you!
I've been thinking about that job tomorrow night. It's got me plenty worried.
Yeah, you're always worried. Listen to what this guy Stanton says. The outbreak of hoodlumism in this county during the past 2 weeks is described by Sheriff Demick's office as the work of a flood of expert gunmen. How do you like that? We're a flood of expert gunmen. We got to send them our pictures for the front page, huh?
You know what we can get for it, don't you?
What?
Tomorrow night.
Sure, but look at the payoff. What do we get tonight for risking our rotten necks? $24.83 to split. This way, bang. Once around, we're on Easy Street.
That's the only reason I'm going for it. And after that, believe me. No more.
You ain't got chicken on me, are you? You'll be there.
I'll be there. Yeah. I'll be there, Jerry. I may be a couple of minutes late, but I'll be there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
How do you like the black?
Ow. Hey,
Honey.
cowboy. And now these I do like. You got these in her size? Oh, look.
Oh, no, Howard. They're much too fancy. Where would I wear them?
Honey, we're gonna step out one of these Saturday nights. Get them in her size, will you? Look, hon, I gotta get going or I'll be late. Buy whatever else you want, huh?
Okay. Bye.
Bye. So long, partner.
Bang! I got you.
Don't ever do that, Tom. Well, I'm sorry, boy, but you gotta be careful. You put somebody's eyes out. Okay?
Okay, Daddy.
You're making me nervous.
Maybe he'll be late. He could be in there another hour.
Not him. He's always out by 11. The folks must set an alarm clock. Now, will you relax?
Look, Jerry, keep your hands off. I mean it. Don't shove.
You want to stick your chin out for peanuts the rest of your life? Don't you want to get in the big dough, be somebody for a change?
I'm here, ain't I?
Yeah, you're here. What I tell you, right on time. Lovely evening.
What's the idea?
I feel like a ride. Yeah, it's just my style. Why don't you turn her over? Let me hear what she sounds like.
Look,
Turn her over. Not bad. Get going. Straight out, Elm. Where'd you get the suit?
Huh?
The suit. Where'd you get it? Around here?
Oh, I have them made.
Around here?
New York.
You guys should treat yourselves all right, don't you? New York, eh? How do you like that?
What are you tying me up for? My wallet's in my back pocket. There's $20 in it.
$20, huh? You ought to be able to do better than that. But if we ask your old man real nice, he'd do a lot better. Yes, indeed, a lot better.
What's my father got to do with this?
Say, open your mouth. Let me know if it's too tight. Come on, get in there.
What do you have to go now for?
I gotta go. It's late.
Tell your boyfriend you went to the movies.
Oh, I told him that last night. Now, be nice, Johnny. It's late. I gotta get back.
All right, okay. Have it your own way.
Oh, wait, Johnny. Wait. You can see me Thursday. Honest, honey. You can phone me Thursday.
So nobody's been up here since the war, huh?
Hold his feet.
Are we gonna take him in there, you said?
Hold his feet. If somebody comes around here one night, they'll come around here any night.
But where are we gonna take him?
Will you quit talking so much? That's where we get the jackpot.
Jerry! Wait, Jerry!
Jerry, what are you gonna do?
Jerry, don't! You'll do that again and I'll break you in half. What's the matter with you anyhow? You his brother or something?
Jerry, you never said you were gonna kill him. Why do you have to kill him?
You want him to give our description to the cops? What do they do when they get a chance? I got more brains than any of them. You hear me? I got more brains than any of you!
Jerry, don't you can't kill a guy just like that!
Come on, help me get his trunk. There. Now his watch. Yeah, I guess you're right. Cops will have a description. Too bad. Here, here's his tie clip. You could have something to send with a ransom note.
You say you're gonna still try to collect?
What are you talking about? You think I slugged him just for the fun of it? Put it in your pocket. $20, all right. Yeah. All right, let's get him into the water. Come on, we ain't got all night.
You?
Yeah. Why aren't you asleep?
You woke me up. What time is it?
It's 1:30.
Why are you so late?
Overtime. Go to sleep.
I was having the most wonderful dream. I was in hospital having the baby. And this time it didn't hurt at all. She said Daddy the minute she was born. Rub my back.
Does it hurt?
Just pressure. You do want a girl, don't you?
Yeah. You sure there's no pain? Don't lie to me now. I want to know.
No, I'm all right, Howard. I feel fine. What's the matter, Howard?
Nothing. Why?
Your hands are trembling.
I felt a little cold. Better?
Much better. She had the biggest blue eyes, just like a picture. I got right up out of the hospital and took her shopping. Isn't that funny? We went to the same store. I bought the dress in today. I was buying her a pinafore.
Hey, Gracie. Bring me another order of them French fried onions, huh?
One bicarb coming up.
Where you been? I said 5:30.
Lay off, will you, Jerry? I don't feel so good.
Didn't I tell you to quit slopping on that shellac? You want to get ulcers or something? What'd you eat today?
I ate.
What?
Soup.
Oh, you call that eating? Bring me a steak, Gracie.
No, I don't want it.
How's about a steak sandwich?
Yeah, give it to him. Bring him a cup of coffee first. He don't feel so good.
1 cow on a slab.
There's our insurance policy. Take a look at it. Some dividend, huh?
How's about you?
I already talked to Velma. She's got a date for you. They'll mail this from Dawson, so it'll have an out-of-town postmark on it. Give me the tie clip.
What tie clip?
The tie clip that I gave you last night, the one we took.
I haven't got it.
What do you mean you ain't got it?
I don't know. I must have lost it. I looked in all my pockets.
Can't you do nothing right?
Don't get sore, Jerry. What do we need that tie clip for?
Because that's the way I feel.
Dessert? Sure you don't want some coffee?
Coffee keeps you awake nights. Come on, dive into it. Velma's waiting with a girlfriend.
Look, Jerry, I've been thinking about the women. It's risky bringing women with us.
You've been thinking, what with? A couple of guys blowing into a strange town might attract attention. There was a couple of dames that looked like just a party. See?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't do it.
Oh, well, come on. It's getting late. We got a 40-mile drive ahead of us. Hey, beautiful. How's about a check?
Something wrong with your sandwich?
No, you just don't feel so good. Here. Now you can go into business for yourself.
Qué bonito. Hey, Cisco. Hey, look, now they're going around the bend. Look, Cisco, that away. Hey, Cisco, we're surrounded. Look out, amigos, or I'll run over you.
Hey, what you doing here? Go on out, afuera.
No matamos jugando, papá. Papá, ¿de quién es este carro tan bonito?
How many times I got to tell you no touch nothing, no belong to you? Go on, vámonos a tu casa. Go on home. Go on, I got to make a phone call. And no touch a car.
I felt like saying to her, listen, you fat old hag. Why don't you go someplace else and have your ugly puss worked on? I don't see why Paul puts up with her. She raises a holler every time she comes in the joint. And you can't tell me that's good for business. Oh, she wouldn't be satisfied if I made her look like Miss America. Oh, honey, take it easy. Anyway, I've been thinking of quitting. Jerry's got some kind of a deal on. He won't tell me about it, but from the way he acts, I know it's big. He keeps sending plenty. Him and me this, and him and me that. You know, I told him the other day I always wanted to go to Havana. You know what he said? Maybe you'll get there yet, he said. Havana. That ain't a bad idea, he said. Not half bad. But it was the way he said it.
What's he like?
Jerry? Oh, honey, he's nature's gift to women, and that's no fooling. Only don't get any ideas now, because he's mine. All mine.
You know I wouldn't make a play for your boyfriend.
Thank you.
And besides, I'm saving myself for the man I marry.
That's sweet.
Did, Jerry say anything about what his friend is like?
No, Only that he was nice. Kind of quiet, he said, but nice.
I like him quiet. Only I hope he isn't bald.
Oh, there they are now. Jerry, honey? Yeah. Come in.
Hiya, baby.
Hey, you want to knock my breath out, you big baboon?
Honey, I'd love to knock your breath out. Meet Howard Tyler.
Delighted, I'm sure.
Watch yourself with him, baby. He's a dog with the dolls. I don't want to have no trouble.
Oh, allow me to present Miss Weatherwax, Mr. Slocum, Mr. Tyler.
Hi. How's about a drink before we get started, honey? Yeah. Think you can dust off some glasses? Huh?
And they're not dusty, I'll have you know.
Hi.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Honey, what you driving? Idiot.
Hey, how you two doing back there? Don't do nothing you wouldn't be ashamed of.
He makes me nervous. Where do you come from, Howard? Back east somewhere?
Hmm? Oh, yeah. Massachusetts.
I thought you talked kind of different from folks around here. I was born in Ohio.
You were.
You're not married, are you, Howard?
No.
I'm glad. I wouldn't go out with a married man, you know. I'm not either. Married, I mean.
Give me some cigarettes, will you, Howard?
Here. Have a couple of mine. I got plenty.
Would you mind giving me some cigarettes? Oh, and mail this one, will you? Forgot to write to my mother last week.
If I know you, it's for a dame.
Give it to me.
Oh, come on, let me...
Give it to me.
Okay, okay.
Told you, it's to my mother.
I was only kidding. You do that again, I'll conk you one.
Look at that bobcat. That's the way I like it, baby. When you're mad like this, you really send me.
Yeah, I'll send you all right. I won't be your mother.
Oh, baby, I was only fooling. Oh, come on now. Don't be mad at me. Come on, wipe it up. Wipe it up.
Oh, you big bad boon.
Oh, excuse me.
It's all right. Help yourself.
Okay, if you don't mind waiting. My wife had a kid this morning. Gotta let all the folks and all my friends know. Gosh, I never thought I'd be standing on a street corner mailing announcements about a kid of mine. Been married 9 years. We almost gave up hope. I suppose you think I'm acting a little goofy, but a kid, well, kind of bowls you over. You gang kids? Say, maybe you can tell me something. Is it natural for them to cry all the time?
Oh, sure, they all do that.
Oh, really? I've been kind of worried about it, and I was ashamed to ask the doctor.
How much you weigh?
6 pounds and 3 ounces. Oh, boy, is he a whopper. Well, nice to have a talk with you. Good night.
It's okay.
I almost forgot. Have a cigar?
Thank you.
Cook lost. Hostess, I'll take this party. Ooh, I wished I could. Oh, no offense. Got good taste. Sits right out here, honey. Waiter! Garçon! A little service, please. That's the idea. As little as possible. Hey, wait just a minute. What do we got here? Hey, our silverware. This stuff's about to get. Comes direct from the hotel Stadler. Hey, just a bit of... Oh, well, look at that. Hey, shake. Keep my ass to myself. Say, don't blame me. If you think I'm screwy folks, blame my psychiatrist. I didn't pay my bill last month, and he's let me go crazy. Well, music.
Come on, let's dance.
Hey, waiter, bring us a couple of bourbon hides. Give them to anything they want.
Nothing.
I'll have a double bourbon.
Yes, sir, double bourbon.
Why don't you have some coffee?
I'll be all right when I have a drink.
You've had quite a bit to drink already. Maybe that's why you don't feel so good. Why don't you have some coffee?
I don't want any coffee. I want a drink.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have very nice hands. Did anyone ever tell you? I ought to know. I'm a manicurist, you know. You really have lovely hands. Only you don't take as good care of them as you should. What you need is a good manicure. You'd be surprised what a good manicure would do for you. Would you care to dance?
No.
Good night, Howard. Or maybe I should say good morning. It's almost light already. Well, good night. Call me up sometimes. Just a minute. Well, hello. Oh, my goodness, I'm so sleepy. What time is it? It's not even 9 yet. Won't you come in? Oh, I must look awful. The place is such a mess. Haven't you gone to bed yet?
No.
Well, you must be awfully tired. Won't you sit down? Would you like some coffee?
No. Just a drink.
Well, we certainly had a grand time last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet I know why you couldn't sleep. You've been drinking too much. Don't you think you ought to take it easy? I don't like a man who drinks too much, Howard. You want me to like you, don't you?
I like you.
Oh, you're nice. You're real nice. Wouldn't Velma be surprised? Weren't you ever married, Howard?
No. No.
Oh, I sure like you. You sure are nice, even if you do drink. I guess I'll have to reform you. That's what I'll have to do.
And now, a message from our sponsor to you.
Oh, that radio.
Are you happy? Can't stand much.
Isn't it awful about that kidnapping? You know, people who do things like this should be... I don't know. Police are intensifying the search for Donald D. Miller since his car has been found.
I hear that.
What's the matter, honey?
People do things they don't mean. Sometimes things just happen.
You're awfully tired. Now, why don't you lie down? Here, put your feet up and rest. Say, did you know you had something in here? It was caught in the cuff of your pants. My, it's pretty. It's a tie clip. 22 carat. That's solid gold.
Give me that.
Say, you told me your name was Howard. What's the DL stand for?
Give me that.
What's the matter with you? Now, if you're going to behave as if
I didn't want to take that. Jerry made me. Why did he have to kill him? All he said was he was going to hold him until we got the money. He never said he was going to kill him. Why did he have to kill him? Where are you going?
No place, Howard. No place.
You were going to the police.
No, Howard. No, honest, Howard. I like you, Howard.
You were going to tell him.
No. Let go of me. I wouldn't hurt you, Howard. I like you, Howard. I wouldn't do nothing, Howard.
I've never been in trouble before. I don't know what to do. I didn't know he was going to kill him before God. I didn't know he was going to kill him. Oh, Judy, I didn't, honest.
What's taking her so long?
Give her a minute, can't you?
Now we got to chauffeur her all over town on Sunday. She's got a lot of nerve. He's been gone 2 days, you know, and he won't be the first man who's walked out on his wife at a time like this.
Do you want the kid to hear?
And she pregnant. Now you know why I never wanted any kids. Life's too uncertain. People who can't afford children shouldn't have them.
The watchman says they haven't worked a night shift for weeks.
Well,
That's funny. I'll bet Howard didn't want you to know he was laid off.
That's it. That's what's been the matter. He lost his job and he didn't want me to know about it. That's why he's been acting so peculiar. Oh, sure, with the baby coming and all. He's worried himself sick.
There, Judy. Now, don't upset yourself. Maybe we ought to drive to the police station.
Oh, no. I don't want to go to the police. Just drive me home. Howard will be there. I know he'll be back.
Sure he will. Right in. What's going on up there?
police cars. Why, Judy, they're at your house.
Oh, please hurry, Mr. Yeager.
Mr. Tyler's in there, officer. I saw him not more than 10 minutes ago. He's in there, all right.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Here's his wife.
What's the matter? What's going on?
Lady, you'll have to
This
stand
is
back.
my house. I live here.
Lieutenant, here's a lady who says she's the guy's wife.
Bring her up here.
Who are they? What did he do?
Will you please tell me what's the matter?
Are you Mrs. Tyler?
Yes, what's happened?
Your husband's in trouble, ma'am. Have you got a key?
Howard, oh no! No, there must be some mistake.
If you got a key, you can save your door being broken in.
Yes, of course.
Hey, there he is!
Howard!
You were feeling sorry for him. I always told you he was no good.
What did my daddy do?
Nothing, son. Can't you keep quiet?
Stay back, folks. You'll get hurt.
Keep it open, men. Move back, Johnny.
Oh, please don't shoot. What did he do?
Richardson, come here. Take care of this lady. You'll get hurt. Tyler, we've got you surrounded. You haven't got a chance.
Mommy, what did Daddy do?
I don't know, Tommy.
Come out with your hands up. Tyler, your wife and boy are here. If you don't want them to see you hurt, come out.
Oh, honey, what did you do?